Christmas make this week. We grew up having crackers on the table on Christmas Day, and I do understand that it's not a normal thing to have in other parts of the world, but it's just always been a thing here. Pull the cracker, mess with the crappy little toy inside, pop on your paper hat and enjoy your Christmas dinner. Well, all those bangs aren't the most pleasing to everyone. Anyone who startles easily, or those who have medical conditions that make them anxious or scared when encountering loud noises, will love this as an option. So you can't pull them like a regular cracker, but you still get the little gift or toy, and we'll be making hats to go inside these in a future video. You'll need a couple of contrasting fret quarters, and an old kitchen roll tube. You can use a toilet roll tube, but it will be smaller, as you can see from the one that I'm holding. So for the fabrics, you need one piece for the main body of the cracker, which will measure 12 by 8 inches. And you'll need 2 pieces for the ends. These need to measure 12 by 4.5 inches each. When you cut the fabrics, make sure that you take into account the direction of it. Both fabrics should be cut so that the longest edge runs up and down the print. So lay out the main fabric and place one of the end pieces on the right hand side so that the fabrics are right side together. Turn this so that you can see what I'm doing. So you can pin these in place or clip them depending on your preference. I'm not bothering with either. I feel that I can hold this securely anyway. Sew down the edge using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And now repeat that to add the other end piece to the left hand side. So right sides together. Clip or pin if you need to. And sew using a 1/4 inch seam allowance again. So as this will be opened and reused in the future, I would suggest at the very least that you cut along both of the seams with pinking shears, just to reduce fraying over time. So we're going to press both of those towards the darkest fabric. Now fold one of the edges under by a 1/4 inch, doesn't matter which edge. And press it. Then fold it again by another 1/4 inch and press again. Now you can sew down this using just under a 1/4 inch seam allowance. You just lift this so that you can see. Repeat this on the opposite edge, then repeat again on the remaining 2 edges of fabric. We're going to jump forward to those being done. So let me turn this as it needs to be rolled from the bottom up. So pop the tube onto the bottom centre of the fabric, slide in the gifts and the hat and maybe a joke, because we all like a groan at the crappiness of those cracker jokes, and because I went to the trouble of creating a sheet of them for you to print. Carefully roll that up. Now I've popped a pin in the centre. This is literally just to keep it together temporarily while the ribbon gets attached to either side. So tie those two ends with ribbon. This ribbon, by the way, is from a fat quarter bundle. I always keep them as they do come in handy. Obviously I didn't add anything inside this one, it's just for the video, so we'll be doing a future video, as I said before, for making a hat to go inside, and you can pick up little trinkets for next to nothing in many places these days. And that's it. They really don't take much time to make. You can reuse them next year, so bonus saving. Oh, and I almost forgot, because of how they roll up, you can pop in a place card for your Christmas table if you've got enough guests to warrant needing place cards. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider liking it and subscribing to the channel. Until next time, happy sewing.